Question types in Blackboard. Question types, we have like calculated formula questions, calculated numeric questions, either/or questions, essay questions, file response questions, fill multiple blank questions, fill in the blank questions, hotspot questions, and jumble sentence questions, matching questions, and multiple answer question, multiple choice question, opinion scale and Likert questions, ordering questions, quiz bowl questions, and short answer questions. At the end, we have true or false questions. Then, as you can see, the number of type here is 17. We have 17 type of question in Blackboard. I think we cover all type of questions that you need in your all type of exams. I don't know if there is more, but I think Blackboard is covering all type of questions that you can imagine. Let's watch the first type of question, fill in the blank question, for example. Let's watch this video.
Fill in the blank questions are a great tool to test the student's knowledge. When building a test or assignment, you can add a fill in the blank question. From the Add Question menu, select Add Fill in the blank question. Start by typing your question and adding brackets around the answer. Separate multiple correct answers with the semicolon. When you're finished typing and formatting your question, select Next Step to continue. Choose the evaluation method for the answers, either exact match, credit if the answer contains part of the correct answer, or credit if the answer matches a pattern that you specify. Next, select the case-sensitive checkbox if you want to take capitalization into account. When you're finished, select Save. You can also use the fill in the blank question type to create a question with multiple blanks. Simply enter brackets around each answer. The students must type the appropriate word or phrase in each blank, and each answer is evaluated separately.
Okay, this is a fill in the blank question. Now let's watch for multiple blanks now.
In fill in multiple blanks questions, students complete a sentence by entering the appropriate word or phrase for each blank. This tutorial shows you how to create a fill in multiple blanks question. You will list acceptable answers and determine how they will be evaluated. You will also see how to provide student feedback. To begin, access tests, surveys, and pools. Select Tests. Now, edit an existing test. And create a fill in multiple blanks question. Type the question text. Fill in multiple blanks questions use variables to identify the places for students to type missing values. You must place brackets around the variables, which can be numbers, letters, or words. Select options to customize the question. Submit the information and proceed to the next steps. Next, we define the correct answers for each variable. If you need to add more answers, select a number from the drop-down list. You can specify an exact match to an answer. Alternatively, if you wish to allow varied spelling or word forms, you can select Contains instead of Exact Match from the drop-down. Setting the answer to Contains Low will count answers such as low and lower as correct. You do not need to list all possible spellings when you use this method. You have the option to make the answer case sensitive. After setting answers, click Next. You can provide feedback to students for correct or incorrect answers. Categories and keywords are used to add metadata to the question to help you locate it later in the question finder. You can also add instructor notes. Submit to finish creating the question. The new Fill in Multiple Blanks question appears on the test canvas. The evaluation method, correct answer, and case sensitivity are listed. You can change the question's points by clicking the value. When students view the question, they see text boxes in the locations of the variables. Let's review the steps. First, edit an existing test and create a fill-in multiple blanks question. Type the question text, inserting variables with brackets where you want the blanks to appear. Type the acceptable answers and select the evaluation method for each. You have the option to provide feedback for students or metadata and notes for yourself.
Okay. Let's practice how to add questions in multiple blanks. I have prepared some examples here. Okay, this is short answer. This is essay. A response calculated formula. Fill in the blank. Let's start by fill in the blank. And we have fill in the blanks here. Okay, let's start with fill in the blank. This one. I will add a question now to our test, final test. Then it's fill in the blank here, this type of questions. You have optional, you can add a question title if you wish. It's an option. This is a question text here. Keep formatting. Then if a program exceeds the allocated RAM, stores part or data file until they are needed. Then you have to put one answer if you wish here. The answer is virtual memory. Then this is the correct answer. And this is an exact match. You can put contains I prefer to put contains virtual memory. And I will not use case sensitive. And you can give feedback to the student if you wish. Then this is our question. And I click on submit. Okay, I have then one question here. It's fill in a blank. And this is the question. And this is the answer, contains virtual memory. I can add another question. Fill in the blanks, multiple blanks. Let's see. Then the binary number system makes it possible for computer to represent data simply by using 0 and 1. And character data is composed of letter, symbols, and numeral, and that will not be used in arithmetic operations. Digitized images are series of colored dots, also called pixel. Then your blanks, you should put it in between brackets, square brackets, and you can give it a name, either a letter or a number, as you wish. Then I will copy this question here. Control V and keep formatting. Okay. Now, this is my question. As you can see, this is a blank A, and you put it between brackets. And here blank B, put it between brackets, blank C, and blank D. Now, let's complete our question. Yeah, you have to provide partial credit. Yeah, you have to provide partial credit. This option, tick on this option. Then when you finish, you can click on next. As you can see, he will give me to provide answer for blank A, blank B, blank C, and blank D. You have to provide the answer. And for the first answer is 0, then 1. This is 0. I want an exact match. Yes, in this case, it's 0 and 1. Okay, maybe the student can provide 1 0, then you have to add possible answers here. 2. It could be 0 and 1 here, and 2 one of these answers. The system is slow sometimes. Okay, no worries. This is 0. Okay. Now, for C, we need an exact match also. For C is, or it contains character. With the answer character. Okay. Contains character. And here contain pixel. And then I have provided the correct answer for all the blanks here. Then I will click on next. Now feedback, I will not give any feedback for the student for the correct or incorrect answer. Then I have finished. Now I can click on submit. Okay, now I have created 2 questions. One fill in the blank, another fill in the blanks.